Yo, what is good in the building, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Wednesday.
What's
Yo,
up, yo?
it's your main man, Coach Far. Mr. Lewis is working it out, so to speak, today. So this is going to be an interesting show, ladies and gentlemen. But thank everybody for tuning in. I know it's a little early, but we figured, let's just jump in and get this thing started. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let's get it started.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. 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 Your number one spot for hip hop, classic hip hop, today's hip hop. You talk about sports, you talk about Knicks, you talk about 76ers, you talking football, you talking about Giants, you talking Steelers. Your main spot for New York and Pennsylvania sports, baby. Right here. Coach Far, Mr. Lewis, the Candid Corner. Real talk for real listeners. Yeah.
Brought to you by Nap Time Entertainment Media and the good folk over at Off the Ball Network. Yeah, y'all. So we are back in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in, yo. You know I really appreciate it. Mr. Lewis is in the building. It's very exciting times because it's football season.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. So, but before we jump into our unique way of breaking down football and things, let's get into my favorite part of the beginning of the everything when we like to talk smack and highlight some cool stuff. Welcome to Headline. All right, so we got a bunch of little things to get into today on the most wonderful of wonderfuls.
Yes.
But let's just start with this, man. Did you hear about Goran Dragic? This dude had to apologize for not appropriate comments about the Raptors.
Oh, wow.
All right, so as we know, he was a part of that Kyle Lowry sign and trade that sent him to Toronto and Kyle down to the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, while he was overseas or somewhere chilling, he decided to talk. He was in Slovenia, as a matter of fact. He was home.
Spicy in Slovenia, huh?
Yeah, spicy in Slovenia, bro. He was with the Slovenian media. And he was talking about how, they weren't a winning organization and that they weren't, he was not interested in playing for the Raptors as he had high ambitions than playing for a rebuilding Raptors team.
Well, sound like with that attitude, he might not have much longer in the NBA, period.
Well, I mean, he's a really solid, now a backup point guard. But, I mean, solid player. But, dude, you just got to a team, and whether they trade you or not, you kind of got to be there. And, he literally pissed off the fan base, immediately.
I can just imagine what his future teammates is feeling like right now.
Yo, again. So here he come talking about, what do you say? I'm going to give 100% wherever I play. Right now, I'm a Toronto, and that's my main thing to think about. Mm-hmm.
And
while I'm here, I'm trying to get over to Dallas where my homeboy Luca's at so I can go and do the Slovenian connection. But yeah, while I'm here, my bad for saying that out loud. I didn't know y'all people read overseas papers.
Yeah, like what? Bruh.
Yo. Oh man. Speaking of dumb things to happen, ladies and gentlemen, when you have an opportunity to make a whole lot of money, yes, by all means, believe in yourself, but also be realistic about your opportunities.
Big facts.
Now, I say this because Dennis Schroeder did not heed that advice.
Another dude that played himself.
Dude, I mean, how in the world, pardon me, how in the world do you let $80 million walk out the door? It's $80 million. How do you let $80 million go? I understand the brother think, there's going to be a market for him and he can make his bag. But dude, you're not a $120 million player, bro.
Facts.
You're an $80 million player. That's a good player. That's good money.
Big facts. I mean, come on, man.
You were in the middle of the season when they made you the offer, bro. And you weren't having a great season. And now you have a new job with the Boston Celtics. It's not 4 years, $80 to $85 million. It's 1 year for 5.9.
And you're lucky you got that. Cass was talking about, we might be seeing him in China next season.
Feel me? Yo, I mean, so I'm not saying he should not have gambled on himself. I'm saying
that's exactly what I was thinking.
When he realized that he had not played up to the gamble, take the bread, bro.
Yes.
Take the
Simple
bread,
as that. This is not the season to gamble on yourself. You tried it and you lost, sir.
I mean, granted, I get it. You're going back out into the market next year. You better play some. You better get some Lucky Charms. You better go find some pixie dust, some fairy dust. You better
be out
go
there
find
looking like a Harlem Globetrotter out this joint.
Dude, you better go find angels in the outfield. I mean, you better call that dude from the Sixth Man. You know what I mean? Call the ghost, bro. Let him jump in you and help you out. You gotta have a bag of Vance mystical black man season if you ain't never had one in your life, bro.
Yo, you have to be all the magical Negroes.
Yo, you better Green Mile boss your ass to a contract.
Better differently able your ass to a new.
For real, cause God dog, I mean, $5 million is not lunch money, but you went from 20 to 5.
Yo.
And then you gotta risk it all again next season and hope somebody got cap space or somebody's rookies. Cause there was a lot of rookie point guards that left out in the draft this year. Good luck, bro. But you could, and the funny, saddest part is two things. If he signs, now he's into their cap space, and maybe the Lakers can't make all the moves they made with the little bit of money they had left. Or number two, you're on a team with the obvious crew, and then with Melo and XYZ and blah blah blah. Dude, you had a chance at a ring, bro.
Yeah, man.
And $20 million a year. Now you're in cold behind Boston. with folk that don't like you anyway for $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
these choices, Lou. All right, so uh, did you see Hard Knocks last night?
No, I actually missed it. What did I miss? Remember, I was having a blackout last night
Fair, fair.
for the
Yo,
fifth time
weather
this
down
summer.
there in Pennsylvania, yo, for everybody suffering, man. Yo, I'm sorry for them troubles, bro. For real.
Yo, it's like, I mean, I lived in Oklahoma, and for some years, and it's like that tornado alley weather has followed me up here. You know what I mean?
Wow. But yo, all right. Well, let's just hope it doesn't follow you. Well, it's following you to me now because it's storming out
Y'all
like
right next
crazy.
door, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So back to it. I love Hard Knocks. It's one of my favorite shows. I look forward to it every year.
Right.
I'm a Giants fan, fam. You see what I'm saying? Y'all,
Mm-hmm.
do y'all understand? I'm a Giants fan. The hell am I doing watching this nonsense? Freaking Cowboys? Really?
Yo,
On my
oh,
television, and I can't turn because I want to watch the actual show. And then you got the nerve to introduce me to the Dak and Zeke bromance, brotherhood of football love. Like, what? They buying each other gifts and locking each other out and stealing each other bikes and just frolicking around and stuff. Yo,
he said
yo.
frolicking.
I mean, it was decent show and stuff, and it was talking a little talking. Yo, what's his name? Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn got a potty mouth, yo. Like he breathed the F word, yo. I was like, yo, I thought Rex Ryan. At least Rex Ryan is funny when he cussed. That dude's just unnecessarily swearing, yo.
But I can't knock him. You know how I sound off camera, fam.
Yeah, but at least, I mean, dude, you can put sentences together that don't involve the F word. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see him with that capability last night. He was even cussing at the wind. Fucking wind. Like, it's wind, bro. Yo, I don't know, man. It's just tough. Wasting my time looking at these Cowboys. But go Giants. We're gonna get to y'all in a week or so. Next episode of Spotlight. So
Bang.
yeah. Yo, and just remember, everybody, the NFL preseason starts this week. There's games tomorrow night, Thursday. You know what I mean? Patriots playing on Thursday. So check that out. Make sure y'all following the football, the foosball. You know what I'm saying? Now that the NBA has died down and baseball is rearing up for the end of the season run, really. You know what I mean? My Mets won the earlier game. They're probably going to get rained out for this one. Yeah. So we'll see how it go. We lost a few. We got some injuries, but we'll be all right. We will be all right.
Yeah, and don't worry, Steelers fans. TJ Watt, he'll get that new contract he wanted. The hold in won't last that long. Tomlin's not even worried, y'all. So we'll be good.
Bang.
We'll get our defensive cornerstone back.
Bang. And with that, we'll be right back with some more Candid Corner. Make sure y'all go to McDonald's and get that brand new Space Jam toy with the extremely lifelike LeBron toy. Make sure you get that extremely lifelike LeBron toy right at your McDonald's. Da 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 da. Bald. Hey, Chauncey, where are you going all decked out and dressed up?
Look, man, you can't be messing with me right now. I'm going to the OnlyFans. I got stuff to do. I heard about this OnlyFans. I can't wait.
Wait, it isn't a place.
Oh, don't you tell me. I know. I'm going. You better leave me alone.
All right, Chauncey. Enjoy your time at OnlyFans.
Will the confused tricks be?
I hope Chauncey. I hope Chauncey is all right at that store because I don't think that was the store he was looking for.
Mm. Yeah, I'm
Yo,
gonna.
all right. So let's get into the meat. Yeah, that was fun. I didn't have like a beat for it, so I was. So anyway, y'all, we got the most wonderful AFC East coming up, doing a thing. We got the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the New York Jets. Which one you want to start with, Lou?
Mm. Well, I guess we'll start with the most hated, the Patriots.
You think they're still most hated?
Well, I'll say second most hated because nobody hates the Cowboys like they hate any other team.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
Now, being that I lived in Dallas for 4 years, my hate has decreased. I'm kind of more indifferent at this point, but still, I get it.
See, that's why I couldn't live in Dallas for
It's a
like
dope city,
any.
though. I mean, the team is whack, but it's a dope city.
I've been there. I've yeah, I've been there. Let's just leave it at that. But all right, so the Patriots. Patriots are rebuilding and retool. Not really rebuilding. They're retooling. They've spent a lot of money. Belichick has actually opened up his wallet. You know what I mean? Like God rest my grandpa. Boy, I love my grandpa, but you know what I mean, Pop. Don't ask Pop for money. Don't ask. You'll get a stare,
Mm.
and I mean an unwielding, unbudging, just.
Wow.
And I was kidding. I was, you know what? I'm good. I'm not hungry or nothing. I'm not thirsty. Nah, I'll deal. And that's kind of my thing with Belichick. Is like, he has really, you know, scraped the bottom barrel for like running backs, and wide receivers. You know what I mean? Like, hey, no disrespect to the players, but he was like, the system works. Inject player, go.
Hmm.
So since that stopped working like 4 or 5 years ago, and his team has been depleting and depleting and depleting, now all of a sudden he started opening up his wallet, spending money, and putting people around Cam Newton or Mac Jones, depending on which side of that candle you're on. And they say that it's Cam's team and Cam started blah 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 blah. Listen, Tyrod Taylor knows exactly what that speech sounds like.
Hmm.
Because he's heard it like for the past 3 4 years for the past 3 4 teams. So Cam, Cam, I hope you had a great payday and you saved some money. Maybe you invested in Bitcoin or something. You know what I mean? Because you about to hit backup status like
Hmm.
probably by the end of this season. Keep it a buck.
Oh, wow.
What do you think, man? And you can
I
find these cups online at candidcorner.com.
support the brand, y'all. Um, yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you said. It's pretty much a retooling team as of now. It looks like the Bills are the top dogs of that division, so
Right.
they're gonna do some retooling. I didn't think of the old Cam Newton situation, but now that you mentioned it, yeah, that is a good point. It might be a wrap for my guy up there as far as the starting QB. Yeah. Um, Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the Bills is going to kill that division. The Jets and the Dolphins, they don't seem to be. I mean, it's like they still stuck in that limbo where it's like they're
Well,
not getting better or worse to me.
well, all right. So let's take them. Let's dissect them each,
Okay.
unos by the unos. Let's just so the Dolphins. They have been playing with Tua Talavunga kid gloves for like 2 seasons now. But now there's no Fitz magic. He's in Washington, and it's his team. It's to his team. This is literally no safety net. Hit it. They've been saying the right things out of training camp. You know what I mean? Oh, he's seeing the offense. He's moving the ball. He's looking great. Yay! Like great, marvelous. How's he really doing? Is he gelling with the team? Is he making mistakes? Is he missing reads? You know what I mean? How's he really doing? You know what I mean? And if you can't tell me the truth, then why am I listening to you? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about that one. So
Right.
now I got something for you. This is not my graphic, y'all. I got this off YouTube. You know what's funny about these videos? These are like NBA offseason like practice videos to me. Like it is wild easy to do that stuff with no pads and nobody really freaking hitting you. Hey, oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's enough of that. Yo, but all right. So I threw that on because, quite honestly, the Bills are, as you said, the top dog of that division. You know what I mean? They made it pretty far actually in the playoffs last year, and they have sights set, to not only win the division but to win the conference and make a run to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. See if
They
they can
just
break that
paid,
curse.
yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because, ooh, boy, that would be something magnanimous. Let's keep it 100 if they could actually do it.
Wow.
Yes. But they paid that young man a whole truckload of money. You know what I mean? Because they decided to bring Stephon Diggs to that team.
Hmm.
Because if he had like, I don't know, I don't want to diss no wide receivers, but if Golden Tate was his main guy, I don't know if they have the same success.
Hmm.
Yo, but I mean, right now, like I said, in that division, they've got the continuity. They've paid the folks, so everybody's happy. There's no holding out in training camp, what have you, what have you. So I would say they are uh, the team to beat. And I don't know if the Patriots are the number two. I don't know if they are the number two.
Yeah, that is pretty lofty.
To me, the Jets have the best chance
Oh
at
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now, the problem with the Jets right now is very Jetsian. It took them forever to sign a rookie quarterback to a deal
Hmm.
because they haggled over language and etc.
Hmm.
And then that very same rookie quarterback is having his typical quarterback rookie struggles in training camp. So, which I mean, again, I believe their young quarterback is going to get it together. I believe his name's Zach Taylor. Yeah, and I believe that Robert Saleh, their head coach,
Right.
is the goods. He is going to get those guys right, and if only from the standpoint of on the field, he'll get that culture straight. But only like on the field, because once you get to the front office, you know what I mean. I can't call it.
Right.
Once it gets to the front office, they are prone to make the same kind of mistakes that I believe that have kept them in the same place.
Yeah.
But I feel like I haven't heard anything other than a quarterback being iffy. I haven't really heard anything that gives me pause. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I think they if they can come out strong in the first couple of games of the regular season, they might be. I'm not going to say they're going to usurp. They're not going to knock off the Bills, but they could easily be the second team. I feel like it's between them and the Dolphins, really. Sorry, Cam. Sorry, Patriots. It's between the Dolphins, and if Tua is the goods, the Dolphins will be a very strong team this year.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Barring injury and all that, their defense is decent. You know what I mean? I don't think the defense. I don't think the defense will play him out of games. You know what I mean? But I think Tua can win them games if he is as reported. So honestly, yeah, it's between the Jets and the Dolphins, man. I think that'll be. I think the AFC East is going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, because I feel like I don't think the Bills will run the gauntlet. They're not Kansas City. They're not going to only lose like 3 games. I think they're prone to at least 5 games in the loss column. You know what I mean? And being that they got to play their division opponents twice, four of
Hmm.
those easily could be Jets and Dolphins, or at least two. At least two. You know what I mean? And if they have L's on them and their records are equal, then it's a toss up. So that could be at the end of the year, especially with that 17th game now. Now it's not even. So there's depth. There's nobody's going to be, 8-8. You know what I mean? Not anymore. You'll either be 8-9 or 9-8. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that may not be enough to go anywhere. So this is gonna be fun in my opinion, man. What do you think?
Interesting.
That's it.
Yeah, man. He pretty much covered everything.
Interesting, Mr. Lewis. It's interesting. Right on. So we're gonna move on to some more interesting things. Actually, we got a very, very cool, very interesting thing coming right up. I just gotta cue it up, so we'll hit you with a quick. All New York universities require the Anatomy of the Thames class, especially if you need that dead ass degree. Make sure when you take your intro to dead ass, you get that Anatomy of Thames class. It's a graduation requirement, y'all. I don't make the rules, I just abide by them.
What's good, people? Mr. Lewis back with another corner update. Got a lot to cover. As you know, the Olympics been So we got a lot of highlights to cover from Taekwondo, from boxing, and wrestling. And got a couple articles I'm going to let you guys listen to. First and foremost, I'm going to go over the medals for all the countries and all of that. Give them props and whatnot. For the Olympic medals in the Japan 2021 Olympics, shout out to Japan. They got 5 golds, 1 silver, 1 bronze, total 7. ROC, 4 golds and 4 bronzes. U.S. got 3 golds, 2 silvers, and 4 bronzes. Cuba, 2 golds, 1 bronze. And Iran, 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze. The top 5 countries in wrestling for the Olympic Games 2020 or 2021. For boxing, we'll be at top 4, and then I'll give you the U.S.'s place. Cuba, number 1 with 4 golds and 1 bronze. Great Britain comes in at number 2 with 2s across the board, 2 golds, 2 silvers, and 2 bronzes. ROC comes in 3rd with 1 gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronzes. Brazil in 4th place with 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. And the U.S. all the way in 10th place with 3 silvers and 1 bronze. However, I do have highlights and all that to talk about the U.S. It seems they did a little better than what we've seen the show. For Taekwondo, ROC came in number 1 spot with 2 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. Croatia came in number 2 with 1 gold and 1 bronze. Serbia tied number 2 with the same. Italy at number 4 with 1 gold, and the U.S. tied them as well. Taekwondo was heavily competitive this year. A lot of good stuff. I saw a lot of fencing. Now this year I have Hulu, so it's kind of different. Usually I record all the games on my DVR and watch it. This time I didn't get to catch all that I wanted to. I can only read the highlights. But I didn't have enough DVR space to record everything I wanted. So a lot of things like fencing, like basketball team, like all that stuff, I didn't get to catch like I wanted to. Especially the track and field and the gymnastics, and the X Games, skateboarding and whatnot. You know, I caught some of it, but not as much as I wanted to. I'm the type of person where I like to watch all the side stuff and see everything that's going on. That's just me, though. All right, y'all. We're going to go to this article here. It's going to talk about the full medal list of the Olympics for boxing. Cuba is repping, as I said, but here we go.
1 medals for boxing at the 2020 Olympics. Full list and results.
Unfortunately, when I have reference material, I gotta sometimes suffer through the ad, that other stuff. It's a solo production, so I ain't got that baller when we get to pass all these ads. Yeah, man, we're gonna get there. We coming. We coming, baby. But yo, I hope y'all can hear me.
Yep.
Here's a full rundown of all the medals awarded. Women's flyweight. Gold. Sofia Kristeva, Bulgaria. Silver. Yusnes Kakaroglu, Turkey. Bronze. Wang Xiyawen, Chinese Taipei, and Tsukimi Namiki, Japan. Women's featherweight. Gold. Sena Irene, Japan. Silver. Nesty Patricio, Philippines. Bronze. Roma Tessa, Italy, and Paris Ardisol, Great Britain. Women's lightweight. Gold. Ellie Harrington, Ireland. Silver. Beatriz Ferreira, Brazil. Bronze. Sudaporn Seasondy, Thailand, and Mira Pakinen, Finland. Women's welterweight. Gold. Yusnes Sermeneli, Turkey. Silver. Guhong, China. Bronze. Lavlina Borgohain, India, and Oshie Jones, United States. Women's middleweight. Gold. Lauren Price, Great Britain. Silver. Liqian, China. Bronze. Nuchka Fonten, Netherlands, and Zinfira Magomedaliva, ROC. Men's flyweight. Gold. Gail Yapi, Great Britain. Silver. Carlo Holland, Philippines. Bronze. Ryomi Tanaka, Japan, and Sakin Vaibhasanam, Kazakhstan. Men's featherweight. Gold. Albert Baturgasi, ROC. Silver. Duke Reagan, United States. Bronze. Samuel Taki, Ghana, and Lazaro Alvarez, Cuba. Men's lightweight. Gold. Andy Cruz, Cuba.
Now I see why that
Silver.
was so fast.
Keyshawn Davis, United States. Bronze.
But,
Avanis Bajram, Armenia,
me.
and Harry Garside, Australia. Men's welterweight. Gold. Roniel Iglesias, Cuba. Silver. Pat McCormick, Great Britain. Bronze. Aiden Walsh, Ireland, and Andre Zangaboy, ROC. Men's middleweight. Gold. Heber Souza, Brazil. Silver. Alexander Kizniak, Ukraine. Bronze. Yuri Marcial, Philippines, and Lev Bakshi, ROC. Men's light heavyweight. Gold. Arlen Lopez, Cuba. Silver. Ben Whitaker, Great Britain. Bronze. Imam Khatib, ROC, and Loren Alfonso Dominguez, Azerbaijan. Men's heavyweight. Gold. Julio La Cruz, Cuba. Silver. Muslim Gad Zimagondov, ROC. Bronze. David Niga, New Zealand, and Abner Teixeira, Brazil. Men's super heavyweight. Gold. Bakir Jalilov, Uzbekistan. Silver. Richard Torres Jr., United States.
And that was the highlights for the Olympic boxing. Now, next article, highlights for wrestling.
Jesus Christ.
Tokyo 2020 Olympics Wrestling Review. U.S. leads all countries in total medals, including 3 golds.
Yeah. Well, I guess after this commercial break. Hope y'all doing good out there.
My God.
As y'all know, I'm an actor. I do voiceovers and all that, so I'm always
You know I can hear you, right?
well as doing the show. I do the Shivery podcast.
No, I'm looking at. I'm on Twitter.
And yeah, that's what it is.
And I'm looking at stupid stuff on Twitter.
I stay away from that stuff.
The United States wrestling team was expected to make waves at the 2020 Olympic Games. Worley's also became the first American woman to ever capture multiple medals in wrestling after she won the gold in 2016. The 9 total medals claimed by the United States is the second most ever captured in a single Olympics for the American team behind only the 1984 squad with 13 after they competed in Los Angeles. Those games did not include any Russian wrestlers after they boycotted the 1984 Olympics. All told, the U.S. team has to be thrilled with the outcome of the 2020 games, especially with the men's team capturing a medal in every single division. There won't be much time to celebrate because the 2021 World Championships of Wrestling will kick off in October in Norway.
There it is, yo. Those are the highlights. Excuse me. Those are the highlights for the MMA, combat, TKD, boxing, wrestling. I'll be back next week with more MMA and boxing and possibly kickboxing, Kimbo highlights. Whatever comes across my radar, y'all. Yeah, pardon me. It's kind of Invisalign. I'm still getting used to talking in these jokes. So if I sound a little weird, that's what it is. All right, y'all. Mr. Lewis, Fight Corner. Back to the show. And yeah, once again, congratulations to Tamira Menza-Stock being the first Black woman to win a gold medal in wrestling for the U.S.
Now, I was watching. I missed the women's gold medal, but then there was this young lady who had a series of concussions. I forget her name, but I believe she won the bronze, and she was a phenomenal force, yo. I mean, we was watching the whole joints, man. We was watching archery, fencing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I explained in the segment this
Yeah.
year, I don't have enough space on my Hulu DVR, so I couldn't record all of it like I wanted to because I'm like that. I like to watch all of it, experience the whole John. So, yeah, hopefully, you know,
We
if
we
my
would we
well,
legit just flip through channels, channel 4, TNT. You know what I mean? Like all because the joint was on all day, like
yeah,
all day. Like even when we went to Philly on the weekend, like we in a hotel watching the Olympics. Yo, halfway we was halfway mad for some of it that we had to like leave to go like do like cool stuff
yeah,
because ladies was running, the fellas was running, somebody was diving off or something. You know me.
yeah. Every time I tuned in, it was mostly like diving and volleyball and equestrian stuff.
Hey, what up, Val? Thanks for watching.
Thank you. But
Yeah,
as I was saying before, like if my projections are correct, then in the years coming, then we will be doing this from a studio setting, and I will be having more thorough Olympic highlights for y'all. And
yo,
also salute to Off the Ball. We turned a year old a couple days
yes,
ago.
we did, baby. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Yo, so we got some things we want to chop up, but real quick, let me just jump into this piece, and we'll be right back.
Let me go pee real quick. Uh-oh.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? All right, so normally I do the wonderful tape segment, but there's a lot been going on, so we here, we doing it, and I just gotta really give a big shout out to Bohem's Army. You know what I mean? Thus, Syracuse University alum. They are the basketball tournament champions. They have won $1 million, $1,050,000,000. Nah, but yo, big things, man. Yo, congratulations, y'all. For real. I mean, that tournament was beastie too, man. I actually thought Team 23 was going to pull it out after the money team got bounced out. But Bohan's Army, man, they stepped up and they did it well. So there that go. Congratulations yet again, and we'll see you next year, fellas. For real, for real. All right, so while we're on this Olympic vibe of the Olympiad, yo, Team USA basketball, yo, I'm glad y'all won. I am. I'm glad y'all won. But y'all celebration was wow. Yo, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this, so I'm going to hit y'all with it because it's hilarious to me. So this is them on the plane or whatever it is, the bus, whatever it is. They traveling. They done. They won.
It's just a bunch of gold medalists, man. Headed to get their gold. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bunch of gold medalists, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bunch of gold medalists.
Draymond sound drunk to me, y'all. What y'all think?
Lobos in the cup. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brian. You got that Lobos in the cup. Lobos in the cup, man.
A drunk KD, boy. Yo, say that one more time, bro.
So you know cats is drunk when they start saying people's names repeatedly.
Hey, rah.
Like Charlie Murphy.
Rah. Like, hey, dude, man, he ain't even on this bus, bro. Yeah, it's all good. Rah. Yo. But, so, it's good, though. You got to have your fun. You got to, you got to celebrate. But I'm sorry. I kind of just think that the women's team celebrated just a little bit better, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Hit them with karate chops, forever popping shit, pulling up and dropping shit. Gotta argue with them, cause a nigga love a toxic bitch. Niggas out here paying, gotta make them understand. Ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't calling on my friend. Got my face bomb, ass tight, rack stack of shack height.
Yeah.
See, I want to be a part of their party. Because they was partying right. Them dudes was laying on the bus talking smack.
Yeah, really.
That's some Uncle Charlie and Uncle Leroy stuff right there.
Yeah, really. They about to start fighting over spades in about 10 minutes.
Gold, we done won that thing there, boy, didn't we? Pass that old gold there.
Man, I'm going to party with the ladies, man.
Yeah, for real, bro. Where y'all going? No, we knows how to do it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's not as lit as y'all think. I don't drink, and looking at drunk guys when you're not drinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
Ooh, it's late. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
It's the hip hop corner. It's the hip hop corner. Coach Fox and Mr. West. Yeah, it's the hip hop. It's the hip hop corner.
Yo, did you hear that new Nas record, man?
Oh, you know I did, brother. About 4 times.
Yo, King's Disease 2, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, talk to the people, man. How'd it make you feel when you heard it?
Oh, it just gave me that, as all good nutritional hip hop does, it gave me that great energetic feeling, made me feel good all on the inside. It's like gospel music, you know what I mean? To me. Like I say, it's like gospel music to Christians. I did notice something on the internet where, I know music is subjective, but don't ever be in a hip hop group trying to talk about the new Nas is whack. Like I wanted to jump through the computer and smack somebody.
I think everyone would have.
Oh yeah, you should have saw the people roasted them thoroughly for me, but it was just like, wow, like motherfuckers just
we're not doing this
to get attention, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like, hold on, bro. You didn't even pull out my belt today.
Sorry, I had to put this on, yo.
Go ahead, bro.
Do you understand, people? I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but I can. And this is hip hop.
Indeed.
Dude. This is Nas. And that dude Hit Boy know how to put some records together.
Absolutely.
Hit Boy did his dizzle. He flexed his muscle. And it's not all 95 style beats. It's a nice mix of even like some of the stylists of like today of what the young folk do.
Mm-hmm.
But he nailed it on that soul sample style.
Yeah, man.
You know, eliciting that boom bap, that where you don't want to dance, you just want to shut up, nod your head, and hear the words.
That we used to call back in the day an infectious groove.
Bang. Dude, all right, so what's your record on here?
I just like the whole joint from start to finish, but so far right now, I'm really liking the joint with Lauren because her verse is just whew. It's like whew.
Yo, nobody. Yo, let's keep it buck. This Nobody beat is a beat I would make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it bugs me out because I would have made that.
Word.
Yeah, I'm not saying, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not saying I'm Hit Boy or nothing, but if y'all know my history, you know I've been in production a long time.
Big fact.
And it's got that vibe of something I would have done. And then they just wax over it, and it's just
lovely.
Yo, but Store Run is like my go-to, man. That's like if I'm in a car and I'm on my way home for work and I feel like I want to go fast, I'm gonna put Store Run on.
All right.
And hope the cops ain't around. And I'm gonna get home quick.
Yeah, there's definitely an album I ride around to running errands, listening like loud.
Yes. I am most definitely an old man in the car, 1995 style, with all of my windows down and my music up. Yes. And serious nodding.
You
know what I mean? Yo, and this Nas record it does that. It just gives you. And yo, I know some people didn't like Eminem's verse. I like the way it because it rolled different, and
see, I always like his wordplay. So,
and if I didn't think that he came hard to begin the verse, he fixed that by the time it was over. You know what I mean? And the way he finds his rhymes, yo, I will always be a fan of Emmett. Emmett's very, very wicked with his stuff. So, but Lauren just sat back and just gave you Miss Bessie's truth.
Just made you want to open your shirt, throw your hands up, just fall back like
y'all. Y'all better leave Miss Bessie alone. Y'all better
like
leave Miss Bessie alone.
Like Steve Harvey said when he heard Luther, that's how it was when I heard Lauren's verse. Just wanted to kick off my church shoes, get out the car, go and slap the next person for no reason.
What's wrong with you, man? I just heard Lauryn Hill rhyme.
Yo,
no, man, not young Lauryn Hill. I mean, right now, she just rhymed.
Yo, it's just like she reminded she reminded us, like, yo, yeah, just because y'all ain't heard me in a while don't mean my pen still ain't venomous.
They tried to box me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor or wanted the spoils, greedy, selfish behavior.
You know?
Greedy, selfish behavior. What? Yo. Y'all don't understand hip-hop, bruh. But that was it. That was it.
Yeah. And not to mention the full album just has that whole rewind ability. Remember back in the day, we have it on cassette. The MC would say something so dope, we had to rewind it just to hear him say it again. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
It had
Just
that.
like
I mean, yeah, you don't want to miss nothing they saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know, I turned it down, but I still hear, and she still just,
Mm. Mm.
oh man. I mean, and who better to do your thizzle on but a Nas record? And from if I rule the world to now,
Yeah. Just to show y'all 25 years later.
bang.
Bang.
We still punching you in the face, and y'all still can't catch up, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a ball today, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, speaking of that, because first, happy birthday, hip hop.
Happy birthday, hip hop. Happy birthday to the culture.
Now, I know we didn't cover it last week, but that Locks and Dipset versus?
You mean that big brother versus little brother?
Yo, and I was talking to a lot of my young boys when it was coming up to it, and I was like, to me, I was like, it's easy. Locks gonna win that. It's easy. I mean, it was
They ain't got heads. They ain't got heads. Watch. And then smack.
Yo, that joint, it had me so amped. Afterwards, I'm up in the middle of the night doing a Shaolin workout, push-ups, crunches, the whole nine, my G.
I'm in the mirror practicing for a show that I'm not having. yo. But that's what that good soul culture stuff will do for you.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all again for tuning in. We so appreciate it. You know what I mean? Next week, we're definitely, we're not going to do an AFC team. We're going to flip it. We'll do the NFC East. We'll do NFC East next week since we did AFC East today, and we'll do it like that. Yo, one love. Thank you. Mr. Lewis, we out?
Yeah, go to our YouTube, like and subscribe. Go to our website, buy some merch, show your support. Follow us on all social media platforms. As always, peace and love until next week. We'll be back. We out.
Same bad time.
Same bad channel.
Welcome to the Candid Corner. 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 Your #1 spot for hip hop, classic hip hop, today's hip hop. You talk about sports, you talk